anime review. Ding! Beyond the Boundary review, and don't forget to subscribe. Miura Kyoukai is the sole survivor of a clan of spirit world warriors with the power to employ their blood as weapon. As such, Miura is tasked with hunting down and killing Yumarus, creatures said to be the manifestation of negative human emotion. One day, while deep in thought on the school roof, Miura comes across Akihito Kyoukai, a rare half-breed of Yuma in human form. In a panicked state, she plunges her blood saber into him, only to realize that he is an immortal being. From then on, the two form an impromptu friendship that revolves around Miura constantly trying to kill Akihiko in an effort to boost her own wavering confidence as a spirit world warrior. Eventually, Akihiko also managed to convince her to join the literary club, which housed two powerful spirit world warriors, Himaru and Misakasa Nasi. As the group bond straightens, however, so does the tendency of Yumas around them. Their misadventures will soon turn to a fight for survival as the inevitable release of the most powerful Yuma Beyond the Boundary approaches. The anime began airing October 3rd, 2013 to December 19th, 2013. It is based off a light novel. It is also a slice of life, supernatural, and fantasy. Each episode is 24 minutes per episode and is rated PG-13. It also has another adaptation, side story, prequel, and a sequel, which are 2 movies. One thing that I found fascinating about this anime is, I feel like when you first watch it, it treats it like a train ride. Like, as you first enter the train, you're settled into your seat, and then it just goes out of control, goes from automatic to a train to a roller coaster ride. And what I mean by that is that Beyond the Boundary, or in its Japanese title, Koji no Kana, is it takes 2 parallel or 2 different worlds, like the yokai world and the human world, especially when you have these spirit-like warriors to protect the world. And it's kind of strange to have this woman to thinks she's a one of a kind, and then you dive into this, she meets other people that she's not the last warrior. But overall, the plot execution of this story, I wouldn't say it's all over the place. I just think there's many gaps and holes that are not necessarily filled in, and I guess it's basically led up to the audience to tie up those holes together, to figure out what's really going on in this story. Overall, there's a lot of dark themes to it, and it does a really good job of portraying that really well throughout the entire anime, with the scenes and the amazing backgrounds and visuals. The artwork is magnificent, and just so much depth into so many scenes that you see in the anime that is basically done in 12 short episodes, which I thought was a really fantastic job. And you think, you have this fictional world where these creatures exist, and you have these warriors to protect the human and fight them so they don't, so no normal human will be distraught and try to figure out what's going on, and try to exploit the warriors for what they're trying to do and try to keep the world safe from their secret. But I think overall, because I don't do any spoilers on this channel, is that when you first watch it, some of them can be very harmless, like they won't harm a fly, and some are very quite dangerous. And you have these warriors who use their blood to keep everything in balance, kind of like the Avatar, basically, kind of like that realm to it. And then you meet these other characters, kind of like that split between those both worlds, But overall, I think it's a very good anime. The characters, for the 4 main characters in the show, I think there's a lot to dive into with their background, their history, and the friendship that they developed over time with the other characters. But I feel like when you're building character relationship, it doesn't have to be one-sided, but in this case it was, sadly, and there was more exploration, more depth to all these characters than being one way versus the other. And then you do have the main character of the girl who doesn't get off that moe factor, which is totally fine. I mean, it's kind of interesting how her tag with glasses that needs it, kind of like the Velma of Scooby-Doo in a sense. I think overall, besides the characters being one note, which is kind of sad, the opening and end songs were really good. The characters, they could have been more on the more relatable side, but it wasn't bad that you weren't able to fully enjoy and be on the edge of your seat to the very end of the episode, which I kind of enjoy a lot. But let me know what y'all think of Beyond the Bountiful. Did you enjoy the anime as much as I did? If so, let me know in the comment section. If you love this video, give it a big thumbs up, comment down in the comment section below, and don't forget to click that subscribe button. Until then, bye!